money,
That's
and I
just
was like, that's it.
Halloween. Like, who's passing out all these free drugs for kids on Halloween? No one's
No,
gonna spend that
drugs are too
money.
expensive. Not, not
And
for
why are
kids.
you giving them to kids? Because they can't buy. They
I
don't
know,
have
such a waste.
jobs to buy these
Right.
drugs.
Their allowance money is not going to cover them coming back to me. Right. No. So there's just a lot of things that just really didn't happen.
And who's
I'm
really
sure it
going to take the
happened.
time? Let me put a razor blade in this little fun-sized chocolate, reseal the package, and then just, like, who's going to take that
Right.
time?
I think it was really a ploy for parents to like that candy tax.
Like the door. Okay, I didn't notice anything. Door's closed, unlocked, but it was closed. And I go in, and I was like, "Did I knock over that potted plant before I left?" And I didn't realize it. Like, huh? And then I looked up and was like, "Where's the VCR?" And then I go into another room and like, "Where's that VCR?" And I went, "Oh my God, I'm just walking through the house. They could still be in the house." And I don't, so I grabbed the cordless phone and I'm like, "I think somebody robbed my house." And so the cops are coming, like, I have to make it look like the door was locked so I won't get in trouble. Lock the door. And I start like kicking on it to make it look like I didn't make any kind of like impression on that door. I was so weak, but like I was so paranoid that I was going to get in trouble because the door was unlocked. And I went, "Oh my gosh, oh my God, I had to stage this scene to make it look like I didn't do anything wrong."
What the hell?
Because at first I went to Centaur and I was like, "I don't want to be a centaur." I don't want to have a horse body, and then like that whole question of like, how does a centaur wear pants? Like
It would be a little bit okay. Yeah.
I
I
mean, if
don't
you're
want
a
to. I don't be like
centaur,
having like
I
two
don't think
pairs
you're
of
bad.
pants on, and
I mean, or a satyr because they could just wear regular pants.
yeah, they
Be
could.
bigger.
That they
Okay.
walk like they're gonna walk all
Walk like
funny,
that.
like
Yeah.
because the way their haunches are, and their knees kind of go backwards. The baby, right? She has a stroller, and they put like people have gotten her like stuffed animals and whatnot. So they had a stuffed animal in the stroller, like as if that's the kid.
Right.
And this woman walks up and looks in the stroller and goes, "Well, that's a funny looking baby." And she wasn't looking. He goes, "Well, fuck you."
Because because I
Not just talking about her actual kid, because the kid's
fucking
head was
did.
huge.
I know. I
Trust me,
know.
like, so with Marvel, I like how they like their multiverse storylines, how not just multiverse, but just how they're able to integrate each character, and each character is different. At each
And they
one,
do
it's
a
got
good
a
job.
different
Yeah,
tone.
they
Like,
do a really good job with that.
yeah, like you have WandaVision, which is like was
I
really
I
cool.
enjoyed WandaVision.
Oh man, I love
Yeah.
WandaVision because I'm a TV nut, and I just the
And
fact that they were using all these TV tropes and
yes,
stuff, I loved it
yes.
so much.
I was like, "Oh, what's this episode?" And it was like, "Oh, this is I Love Lucy," and I was like, "Oh, I loved it. I
And
loved
then
it."
the thing I loved about Miss Marvel was that not only did she idolized Captain Marvel, right? But the fact that she was a fangirl, that she was like somebody like me who would watch a TV show or something about somebody they loved, and then and then they get wrapped up into it. They brought into the whole scenario, and they're just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm in a scenario!" And it's like, yeah, of course you would freak out like that, You're like, "I can't believe no, I have superpowers." What? Like, yeah, I love it. I love it so much. And I love how they're bringing in people from different cultures and whatnot and changing it up. A lot of people don't like it. I'm like, why don't you like that? This is what the world looks like, guys.
Right,
Like,
right.
let's
That's
mix
the
it
fight.
up.
Yeah, and the fact that you don't like it says a lot about you. You
Here,
overlap.
I'm gonna show you one. I'm gonna show you one thing. Hold on. I get it. So this right here is a
Uh-huh.
case of DVDs.
You-
There's probably 100 something DVDs in here. I've got 3 of these cases full of DVDs of movies. I've got another one of TV on DVD, and then I've got box sets in I've got so many things I could watch. So like if digital ever went down, I will never be bored.
You're covered. You are
Yeah.
covered. You're like, I am. I'm good.
It would take
Lisa.
up a whole wall full
Yeah.
of stuff for me, but
At
I
this
took them out and I
point-
put them in the case because I don't need the cases individually.
I feel like
Okay. The question was,
Oh God.
Andy is obsessed with blank, and we all had to put a card down, right? The card,
I'm listening.
the card said that one, or that made us all laugh, was doggy style. Um, I didn't know it then, but I didn't.
I
But-
love you. I get
I didn't care. I was like, "Oh, I see this girl's chest. All right." It was more of the taboo of it all, not really the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the freaking song, I had I'm at my cassette, my Walkman, and I was listening to it on the playground, and somebody came up and wanted to hear what I was listening to. I was like, I'm listening to Pump Up the Volume soundtrack. I'm like, can I listen to it? I was like, there's some bad songs on here, guys. Like I didn't want to get in trouble.
In trouble.
And then so this other kid's like, I was like, okay, you can hear it. So I put it on and the song starts, the very first song goes, pump up the jams, motherfuckers. And it's the first lyric that comes out of his mouth. And I'm like, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to be in so much trouble. I tend to like things that, like I said, and also things that if they are horror or fantasy, it's something that is kind of almost metaphorical for the real world.
Okay.
So like if you look like Buffy's like this metaphor for like growing up, coming into your own power, and sure it is for female empowerment, but it's just in general, just finding your strengths and finding your strengths in your loved ones and, in your community kind of thing and coming into your own type of stuff. So I like that. I like that aspect of those kind of things. When you can look at it from different angles, you can look at it as just the story that it is, or you can go, let's dive a little deeper and see, what does this mean? Or what does, I like to see how it can inspire people to think outside the box a little bit, and I kind of like that kind of stuff too. Same thing for some horror.
You told me this story before, but I got a new twist to it just now. What if he was from Brooklyn, but like with his protection? So he kind of like when he heard your voice, it was just like being home again. Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
He was